Welcome to Se22 TV, brought to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. Tonight we have the pleasure of being at the premiere of Loving Till It Hurts. It's a very serious topic that we need to discuss, speak up, speak out. It's about domestic violence, and it not only affects us, but it affects everyone around us. Remember, there's so many resources available now to help people who are going through domestic violence. If you want more information about Se22 TV, please feel free to contact us at www.se22tv.com. We're also located on Instagram at Se22 TV. Again, I'm your host, B. You can contact me at LONGCHAMP. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Se22 TV. We are here in the premiere of Loving Till It Hurts, and we have the honor of being with no other than Farah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Oh gosh, so we're anticipating this movie premiere. We can't wait to go see it, and we know that you did a splendid job in it already. So as far as acting is concerned, I know that generally you have to really, really dive into that role, and you become that character so that you can transfer that energy to the audience. So how has this basically changed your perspective on this topic?
This has changed my perspective in a lot of ways. Domestic violence is a very, very, serious subject. So I've always been there for my friends, and in this role I play the best friend of the main character, and it really, really has inspired me to be there more for my friends. Not that I'm not, but it really touches you. And it really makes you much of a better person because I'm helping out my best friend in this pretty difficult situation that she's in. So it definitely touched me a lot.
And this story is quite depressing nonetheless. Like there's no other way to discuss it. However, there is also triumph that comes from this if it's done correctly, right? And there's no script on how to do this. That's a difficult part about this.
Yes.
So what can one do? What are some things that one can do to get themselves out of this situation?
Well, that's a very good question. A lot of times people think that when you're in a very unfortunate situation that it's very easy just to get out of it.
Right.
A lot of times people in the outside don't really know what's going on behind closed doors.
Right.
It's very hard because a lot of times if you're in a situation, there's a lot of time invested, a lot of feelings. A lot of people are very comfortable in situations when you're with someone for a long time. So it's not as easy to get out of a situation. But I think what it is definitely reaching out to people that truly care about you, that love you unconditional, and that will help you get out of the situation. And you have to have a lot of strength, mental strength, in order to get out of that situation because life is short and you don't want to live in an uncomfortable situation.
Because a lot of people, they stay in a situation because of obvious finances.
Yes.
Children.
I was just going to mention that finances is a big one.
Finances is a very big one. Like if we can't if there's no way to basically, they find no exit as far as finances are concerned, then it's kind of keeps you in a place where you're bind.
You're stuck. You feel
you're
stuck.
You're
And
stuck.
it's very, very hard. And I'm going to be vulnerable here. When I was 18 years old, I was in a situation, I was very young, and I was in a situation similar to that. And it was really hard and really confusing. I didn't know what was going on. I felt like everything was my fault. And it's never your fault if someone is mentally, emotionally, or physically abusive to you. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we're grateful that you're able to pull this role off and
Thank you.
execute it so effortlessly.
Thank you.
Let's talk about you.
Yes.
So you've been
Thank
doing
you.
this for quite some time now,
Yes,
acting.
yes.
How has it been?
Well, I've been acting for 4 or 5 years now,
Nice.
and it's interesting because a long time ago I was very shy. I wasn't always a shy person, but I remember one time I discovered I was like, why am I so shy? So I went to acting classes to help myself out with my shyness, and that helped me out a lot. And also, ever since I was a little girl, I was always jumping on bed thinking that I was gonna be like a movie star, and I've always wanted
Nice.
to be in front of the camera. So it's always been a passion of mine to be in front of the camera.
Well, thank you so much for spending
Thank
time
you.
with us. We can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see the film. You guys be sure to check out the film.
Thank you.
Loving Until It
Hurts.
Until It Hurts.
Thank
We'll
you
be
for
back.
having me.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com, the greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nou prale, yeah.
You're watching 6 sur 5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember, 5 sur 5. Every time Sandra say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
Cinq sur 5. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move, move.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
TV, we're back, and we are here at the premiere of Loving Until It Hurts. We're here with Shawntaria.
Yes.
And Shawntaria is the lead, one of the leads of this film, and we just want to chat with you really quick. As far as this role is concerned, we know that acting is something that, you know, you pour yourself into, and sometimes you become that person for quite some time for different reasons, and you're able to channel that energy towards other avenues. So as far as this role is concerned, how has this changed your perspective on the actual theme of this movie?
Well, for me, I truly enjoy acting. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much for interviewing me.
You're very welcome.
It was a challenge because I never played a domestic abuse wife. So I had to pull from the energy of others that I knew who faced those situations, as well as did some research, went on YouTube. I did whatever I could because when I want those women, those who are domestically abused, to see themselves on TV and not to see me. So I really poured everything that I could into this role because I know it's not just for entertainment.
Right.
To me, it's something that's going to bring healing. It's going to bring deliverance to the viewers who watch it.
And about deliverance, so it's very difficult in order for someone to get out of that situation. Oftentimes, people think that it's easy. They think that it's something that, okay, 1, 2, why are you stuck in this situation? Why don't you just get out? Look at your face, or look at how you're stuck as far as finances is concerned. So people can use finances as a means of abuse as well. So how is it that you're able to transcend that information through your acting?
Well, through my acting, because at the particular role, she lost herself in something called love. And a lot of times, too, we feel like, he's the only guy that I knew. And, she was going through all of these different things, but she had great friends around her.
Nice.
She had a great circle of friends and one who stood by her and one who kept pouring into her, saying, you can do it, I'm here for you, I'm there for you. So it's really important that we get some amazing, wonderful friends around us, those who gonna, not help us to stay in this situation, but try to help us pull us out of this particular situation. They're strong friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as far as you are concerned, what do we look? What can we find out for you as far as up and coming events or any other things that you have planned?
Definitely. You all can reach me, Shawntaria Franklin, at gmail.com. Also Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You can find me everywhere.
So plug the movie.
Yes. And also Love Until It Hurts. You can also go on that website as well.
Thank you so much for spending time with us.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for sync. We'll be back. Thanks for Sync TV. We are back and we are continuing our show here at the premiere of Loving Till It Hurts, and we are here with a familiar face. One of our other hosts, Njie. So your role in this film, Njie?
I actually play a secretary to the main character. So
Okay.
it's a really, really interesting role. I try to seduce him, but he doesn't pay attention at all. Like, really?
You?
All
of this?
I know. No, I just no, but it's a really, really cool role. It's not a huge role, but I'm really excited to see it on film.
All right, and as far as this movie is concerned, I'm going digging deeper and asking people about, how intimate this role is as far as, loved ones or people you know, or maybe yourself. As far as loving till it hurts, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Maybe not to that degree, but we've touched bases with it in our lives.
For
somewhere.
sure. I think everyone has gone to a place where you've loved till it actually hurts.
Right.
I have witnessed friends, family members, myself go through things like that, to where it did get to degrees like this, where I've seen people pass away from it, so this is a very touching story, subject for me, domestic violence, it's very big, so I represent it to the fullest, having gone through that myself, everyone has a voice, there are people out here that are willing to listen, because sometimes when you're in the situation, you think nobody wants to hear you, you think,
you're all alone.
Yeah, you think you're alone.
Yeah, right.
You know?
So it's great to know. And there's so many organizations. It's not like back in the days where you were alone. There's so many organizations out there. I saw recently, I believe it was Serena Williams. She has one where it's about finances.
That's awesome.
Where she's assisting, people to get out, basically.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's dealing with finances because we know that's another form of abuse as well.
I love it. Let's speak up. Let's get these organizations, reach out to the organizations and get the help that we need,
And then support too, you guys. Support these organizations so that they continue to help us as well. That's right. Njie, it's been awesome.
Hey.
Thanks for saying.
That's
you
right.
You guys know where to reach Njie, right?
That's
reach
right.
you where, Njie?
Njie Sabik, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Njie Sabik, and of course, Se22 TV.
There it is, you guys. We'll be back.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 525 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 525 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5sur5 red branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Nan 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 525 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Nan 5 sur 5, c'est là nous prale, yeah.
You're watching 5sur5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5sur5 chaque semaine.
5sur5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember, Sank, Sir Sank, every time Sandra say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
We are back here at the premiere of Loving Until It Hurts.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
gosh, such a depressing topic, but a much needed topic nonetheless. And you play
A loving husband. I love so much that it hurts.
yeah, and literally.
Yes.
Yes, literally. So as far as your role is concerned, how has this transcended into your life so that you can, I don't know, make a difference as far as because you know in the acting business sometimes you become that person and hopefully in different perspectives where you're able to see it in a different way, not necessarily.
This project was very dear to heart to me. Reference my family. I have issues like this in my family. Plus, I was a cop for 21 years. I still am a cop. So I have to actually deal with domestic violence quite a bit. So I have a lot of involvement in domestic violence. I'm really happy that I was able to portray this character and hopefully bring some knowledge and insight and shine a light on it so it comes out to the public so people can see how important, how controlling, and plus possibly some ways of getting out and getting some help with this. So
yes.
It was good.
So the way you portray the role, like, are you going to be one of those actors that we love to hate?
I hope so. Because if you hate me, it means I did my job right.
I mean, you did an awesome job.
Exactly. I wish you would hate me. Hate me.
Yes. Was this your first role?
No, it's not my first role. I've done some other stuff, but this is my first leading role in a feature film, yes.
Nice.
But I've done some co-starring roles. I've been on NCIS New Orleans, SVU, Homeland, and Burn Notice, Graceland. Some of little shows like that, yeah.
Okay, so what advice you can give someone who's in a situation? Because we also know that men go through this as well.
Yes.
But unfortunately, men don't have that platform to speak up because society looks at them as if they're weak.
Correct.
So what advice can you give to people in general, the public, and men too?
I think the first thing you need to do is talk to someone.
Yeah.
Talk to someone you can trust, someone at work, a doctor or a priest or a pastor, a friend. Just tell someone, even just a cop on the corner that you can talk to, or just anyone you can talk to, and then they can hopefully give you directions. Because once you start talking about it, that means that you're looking for help.
Yes.
And everyone is a victim, because a woman can be the abuser in a relationship, and I've seen that, you know. And guys don't want to hit women, and you see these big muscle guys and these small little women, and these small little women are the abusers. I'm like, yeah, but and they're afraid that they don't be seen as weak because this little woman is controlling them. And it happens, but there is help out there. We totally understand it. You're not alone. It's happened before.
Yes.
Just call out for help, and help will be there. There's so many hotlines, so many services you can ask for, so many type of grants that can help you either move away, find housing.
We definitely progressed in
yeah,
that area.
everything. Help you find work if you're
opportunities.
Because a lot of times women or people stay in relationships like this because usually the person that abuses it is the breadwinner sometimes too.
Of course.
They're afraid they can't make it on their own.
Of course.
There's all kinds of ways that the state can help you.
Right.
You know, there's all type of grants that can help you get out of this situation.
Yeah.
I can tell you a story where I helped one woman get out of a relationship where she didn't know what to do. So we got her, she came forward, she listened to my advice as a cop, she listened to my advice, and I took her to the shelter. She did everything, court order, restrained her, everything like that, and I was like, great. Then a year later, I ran into her, and she said thank you.
Aww.
And that made my 21 years of cop service
worth it.
That one person.
Love
so
it.
there's help out there.
So where can we contact you for more information?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram, so it's at Will J. Jackson Actor. Will J. Jackson Actor on Twitter.
There you go.
And I respond back.
He's
and
one
follow
that
back.
follows back. Yes.
I'm not one of those.
Right.
I follow back.
Thanks for saying. Be sure to check him out on Twitter, on Instagram, and it's Will with one L.
Yes, Will 1L. I'm
One
special.
L. Yeah, special. 6 Sec, we'll be back.
Thank you.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Na 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 with branché.
And you're watching 5 sous 5.
Na 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Na 5 sur 5, c'est là nous prale, yeah.
You're watching 6 sur 5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember, Sank, Sir Sank, every time Sandra say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
Sing to sing. Music is life, yeah, yeah.
Move, move.
Voice of the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Thanks to Sank TV, we have the pleasure of being the director himself, Mr. Luner, Eugene, and he is here with his lovely kids who are also actors, and her name is Jasmine and Justin.
Yeah.
Isn't it great to have your dad in high places? Look at him setting up that legacy for you. So tell me about the movie and the impact that you hope that it brings to the public.
Well, I really do hope everybody finds something great, because a lot of time an artist will paint a picture and everyone's going to find something different.
That's right.
But definitely we are hoping that people will be inspired, that people will be empowered to be moved, especially such a film like this,
yes.
That deals with domestic violence. And a lot of time people are looking for love and they get stuck into a situation. And as the song says, do for love, what would you do for love? Sheena Omore sings actually the main songs to the trailer. And it's a very important topic. What would you do for love?
Oh gosh, so deep. The things that we, he even said so deep. The things that we do for love, right? You know the impact, you know, okay, it hurts. And still, I don't know, what is it? The hope we're hoping that the situation would change. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's basically something that is, we can't explain it. But your kids are in this movie.
Yes.
And they're so young.
Yeah.
How has this movie impacted you?
Go ahead.
How has it impacted me?
Yeah.
Right. How did you feel? How did you feel acting in this movie?
Famous.
Famous. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. It makes
That's
you feel famous. And Jasmine. So I mean, because you guys are a little young, so this I guess the depth or the impact of this movie is kind of heavy. It's loaded. It's kind of deep. So has it resonated with you at this tender age?
Well, the movie has a great message, so I guess when I do like find and love someone, I know like if they truly love me or not.
Nice.
You know? So
and you know,
it's-
Daddy is ready, right? He is absolutely ready.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it just prepares me for like what love is and what it isn't, you know, to
Got
look for
it.
signs.
Love it, love it. So as far as future roles or future your creative geniuses, I know your creative juices are flowing as we speak, working on other projects that you can't tell us about, obviously. What do you want from the public as far as supporting you to create, you know, this work?
Definitely, we are looking for support, and I think that a lot of people have shown their true colors today. They came out and supported us, and which is great because we would like to do another film like that. Currently, we're going to be working on Bay Night. We're going to start shooting Bay Night Season 2, which is we got 3 awards from the Miami Web Fest.
Nice.
From for Bay Night, so we're definitely excited, and you guys are going to see a promo to introducing more characters in Bay Night Season 2.
Love it, love it. Where can we contact you for more information?
Definitely, you can go to Instagram, I would say Lunar Film, and also Univisual Production, and also Sandra Justice, and yeah, once you find one of us,
Everybody's
you're going to
linked.
find everybody's
it.
linked pretty much.
All right, Thanks for Saying TV family, as well as the community, you guys must continue to show support, show some love, because the only way that we can progress into arts and other entities is with support, you guys.
Yes.
Show some love.
Support.
Thanks for Saying, we'll be back.
All right.
We're back to Thanks for Saying TV, and I have the honor of speaking with Dr. Khalilah Camacho Ali. The former wife of the champ himself, Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Got to do the 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes.
All right, so I have the pleasure. Oh my God, it's such an honor, first of all.
Thank you.
And as far as your role in this, you said that you have a what?
Yes, I came down here because Sandra Justice is now officially a part of the greatest casting agency, which I own.
Nice.
And the half of the cast that are starring tonight's premiere is finally in our casting company.
Woo!
And I'm joining a special one, you.
Ah, thank you. You guys see it's on record.
And so with me, I have Mr. Monty of his record company.
Monty SS Productions.
Monty SS Productions.
And what is your role in the production company? Because a lot of people don't know.
I make all the music. I do the soundtrack, the scoring. I do voiceover, sound design, make raps, songs, R&B songs, and everything.
Talent.
Yeah, he's going to be with me because there's some animated movies coming up that we're going to be doing voiceovers in the studio.
You know what? I really want to highlight your position. And the only reason why is because oftentimes when we think about the roles that we want, right? Oftentimes we don't think about behind the scenes and the impact of a casting company, a casting director, impact of a voiceover, a production company. We don't realize that those roles are pivotal in our community because that's what puts us in the forefront.
Absolutely.
And we need more people like us to take on those roles because those roles are very, very, very essential in the movement and progression of our people.
And this will make our film companies grow bigger and bigger.
Yes, so thank you. Thank you for choosing a different route and not being like in front of the camera like everyone else wants to do. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much. And I can't wait to see the film. I think it's going to be fantastic. But you have a fantastic cast.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you in my film too.
So where can we contact you for more information?
For more information, to contact me on the greatest casting agency at AOL.com.
Love it. And where can we contact you?
At Monty SS305 on Instagram, Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you so much for spending time with us at Sinks to Sink.
And you could also see my works under Robert Goings, Goins.
Okay.
Agency.com.
Love it.
Yes.
Champ. I can feel the energy. Yeah. Thanks to Sank TV, we are back with Sandra Justice. She is the producer of Loving Till It Hurts. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so as far as this movie is concerned, why was it so important for you to produce it?
It was very important to me because it not only entertains you, but it gives a message. It's out there to encourage and empower women and men if you're in a certain situation to get out.
Oh gosh, and as far as getting out, it's easier said than done, but like we've been mentioning before, there are many opportunities to get out. There's a lot of resources that are out there as well. Can you shine light on that a little bit and the fact that you're using this platform to shed light on it too?
Well, definitely. A lot of times when we do have a platform, it is very important to give a message even though you're entertaining people. And domestic violence, even though I don't know somebody personally, but the director was inspired by Maggie Blaze Free Yourself Women Foundation, who went through the similar situation and who's encouraging women that the help is there to reach out to organizations such as to help them.
I love it, love it. And most importantly, speak out, because a lot of times we feel, we see Instagram and society and different, social media platforms. They create this false image of love and it's picturesque, and unfortunately, some of us, we know what's going on behind the scenes, and we know that it's not as pretty as the picture or the image that they're portraying. Recently, I've seen that there's a Haitian politician who spoke up.
Which I'm so glad she did.
How big
I
is
was
that?
like, good for her. Now more people are going to come out and they're going to start knowing that, it is an issue and we better do something about it.
Yeah, speak out, speak out. Where can we find you for more information?
Definitely Sandra Justice, sandrajustice.com. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. But Univisual Production, it is Univisual Production, Universal Film, Godson's Production that's putting this event together.
You guys, you have to show her love. Go ahead and follow her. Show her some support. Remember, with unity, there's force.
Definitely.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it, move it.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Sync family. We are here with Genji Jacques.
Yes.
He is the producer of this film.
Yes.
And I want to ask you, what makes this film so important for you to say, okay, I'm going to join in, I'm going to help produce this?
Well, I can say this right now, it's passion. Passion. Like I said before, I was interviewed with somebody else here. You got to have passion in order for you to make something work.
Right.
And the acting business is a very tough business.
It is.
And in order for a project to come together and to manifest, you got to have that drive. You got to have that hunger to make your dream come true.
Yes.
And that's why we're here today. We're here to open up the doors for opportunity, right?
Love
for
it.
people to see that we are here. We are grounded here in Florida. It's not Hollywood. It's not New York. But
Right.
it's here in Miami, Florida.
Which is pretty dope because oftentimes we feel the need to go in other places
Correct.
to plant ourselves, and we're just one little fish in a sea of others
Exactly.
who's going after the same thing. So the opportunities are very limited.
Exactly.
So it's great that you guys are staying here and
Right.
saying, okay, let me open up the opportunities here.
Right.
And another thing too is that oftentimes when we think about the arts, there's so many fields that we don't think about getting into.
Exactly.
And it is very important that we have those roles because, again, like I said before, those roles are the ones that really puts us in front of the camera.
Exactly.
So what can you say to someone who's in the industry right now and they're like, okay, I want to do behind the scenes, but I know that in front of the scenes, everyone gets to see my face, they know my name,
Right.
but behind the scene, I can really make that impact.
That's true.
So what would you say?
I would say learn about the business.
Ah.
Learn the craft. Have a good attitude because your attitude determines your altitude.
It surely does.
You understand? And don't quickly get an agent.
Yeah.
Learn the business.
Jules.
Observe. Ask questions before you get a headshot, before you get an agent. You are your own CEO.
Love it.
You have to be your own boss.
And it makes it easy. All the social media that we have right now, it
Correct.
makes it so much easier for you to just market yourself, right?
Exactly.
Before you can even dish out the money. And, and as far as agents are concerned,
Yes.
what is the price that you're supposed to look at as far as
Well,
what's
there's many different variations of pricing, but if an agent really likes you and wants you because they feel like that you can bring business to them, they'll have you sign up. And of course, there's a percentage that you'll get and they'll get based upon how much you make.
Right,
You
right,
understand?
right.
But I can just say to you out there, anybody who's going out there in this business and wants to, own their own organization or just be an actor, you have to go out there. You have to make contacts.
Right.
The most important thing that you must do is to develop relationship and skills.
Yes.
If I build a relationship with you and I'm behind the scenes and I say, you know what, let me help out Sync to Sync. Let me see what you guys do.
Right.
Let me volunteer my time.
Yes.
Maybe you'll know who I am. You'll know
Right.
my work ethic.
Right.
You'll know how I work with other people. Interpersonal communication. Anything like that. Then the person will say, you know what, I want to hire you because of how your work ethic is. So that's the first start.
Love it.
Yes.
In a nutshell, that was a lot.
Yes.
And that was for free.
Yes.
So can you imagine?
Exactly.
All right, so where can we contact you for more information?
You can contact me at genji'sactingclass@gmail.com, or you can contact me at Genji the Actor Instagram. Oh, I forgot to let you guys know I am an acting coach.
I see, okay.
I'm an acting coach. I have a passion for acting to make you be the actor from within. So contact me at genji'sactingclass@gmail.com or Instagram at Genji the Actor.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
to Sync, we'll be back.
Peace out.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Na 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 Red Branché.
And you're watching 5 sur 5.
Na 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Na 5 sur 5, c'est là nous prale, yeah.
You're watching 6 sur 5 and keep watching. Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque show, man.
I remember, Sank, Sir Sank, every time Sandra say keep it live.
You're watching 5sur5tv.com.
Sync to sync. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move, move.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
to Sync family, we reached the final segment of our show, and boy, was this movie a poignant movie. It touched so many levels when it comes to love, passion, commitment, and faith. Remember, Loving Till It's Hurt, written and directed by Luner, Eugene. Check it out, you guys. You won't regret it. If you want more information about the film, please feel free to log on to our website at www.sync2sync.tv.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Sync2SyncTV. I am your host, B. You can find information about me on Instagram at BLongChamp. Till next time, Sync2Sync family, keep showing us some love.